Hello YouTubians, and welcome back to Let's Play FTL, with me, Blue Ankylo. Now, I know I've done quite a few of these, and I'm starting to get to the end of my FTL run, I think. I've had a lot of fun, and I've played most of the ships on camera, and actually beaten basically all of them. I mean, I've done far better than I expected on recording. So, things are good. I was expecting more deaths and sort of less lengthy series per ship. But I finally went out and got the Crystal Cruiser. Unfortunately, I kind of had to cheat, so I apologize, guys. I could not get the series of events to work. I've tried lots, many times, and I've never even got the first two events to happen in a row. I've seen them in opposite orders, but I've never even had two, let alone 3 or 4, which you need to get the entire ship. So that's the new thing. I'm going to run this Crystal Cruiser today. As far as future plans with FTL, I don't know. I'm probably not going to do the Federation, maybe not the NG, I don't know. They're easy to get anyway. Everyone knows those ships. You can unlock them super easy. I did most of the more difficult ships and a basic one, but I'd love to see the Crystal Cruiser, and I might do a Type B Mantis just to show you guys how long that'll probably last, and if I can get a shorter series or something, that'd be interesting, just because starting to carry on for a little long. Anyway, let's get to work. We have a new ship. I don't know much about it. I did a little bit of a test run on it, and I actually unlocked a thing by accident, so I did play it once, but I only did the first sector and then I died. Because that's what happens when I'm not recording on normal. I just cannot finish a sector. So anyway, let's go over some stuff. First off, it's blue. Hooray! That's great. A nice light blue. I can handle that. It has a really odd layout. A fair number of airlocks, so you could probably vent stuff mostly easily. But it looks like it's going to be a bit difficult to get to the med bay from this half of the ship. So it's spread out a little. It's got special weapons, so we have it. It's essentially a burst laser Mark 1, so it fires 2 shots for 2 power. But it is special, so it pierces 1 shield, so that's interesting. We also have a heavy crystal Mark 1, which is the same as a heavy. Is it heavy laser? Whatever the one is that does 2 damage for 1 power, whatever the name of that is. Except again, it pierces 1 shield. So I guess this is similar to the last series where I had the same thing on the Rock Cruiser actually. So that was kind of cool. So those are kind of neat. And we have a special augment, so if our ship takes damage, 10% chance to break back. I had it happen once, and I got the achievement. I am not super impressed with this off the bat. A 10% chance after you take damage to send it back. You only have 30 altogether, and seeing as you're probably going to take 1 to 3 damage per hit, I would be surprised if you would see this twice from 30 to 0. So if one enemy was really beating the hell out of you, you might have this trigger once or twice, maybe 3 times if you're lucky. You know, chances are it's not going to do very much. So that's the layout. We've got pretty standard power layout for start out, so that's nice. And 2 of the special crew. So I don't know if you've seen these guys before. The crystal dudes, they are the ancestors of rockmen. So they get this special lockdown that I've never used, but I need to unlock the next ship. And it seems like they're kind of half human, half rock. So to me anyway, like they move a little bit slower, but they've got more health. So they're kind of a cross between humans and rocks with some special powers. And reduce suffocation damage. So maybe these guys actually wouldn't be so bad boarding automated ships, maybe. I don't know, haven't tried it out. So anyway, let's stop my rambling on and see how it goes. Oh, I didn't rename anybody. Oh well, you'll just have to live with it. Sorry. I forgot. Yeah, so anyway, these guys are a little bit slower than humans, obviously, than the majority of crew, but it's not as bad. Like rockmen were half speed or something, these guys are only 20% less, so it's not super bad. And I'm just gonna send everyone out. I don't know if this will be my final layout of crew. I wouldn't mind trying to use these guys for boarding or something once I get a teleporter. So lockdown, I believe, I think it makes it so you can't exit the room, or enemy crew can't exit, and it also disables the system that they're in. And I don't know how long it lasts, but we'll try it out. We'll get there. So anyway, let's power up our weapons, of course, and get to some exploring. So yeah, we got a new ship. I've only barely used it before, so not a whole lot of experience. Let's see, what do we got today? Pirate smugglers, you know the deal. Let's kill them. No problem. So, with shield piercing, with 2 weapons with shield piercing, we've actually got 4 damage, 3 shots, 2 shots of 1 damage, 1 shot of double damage, and oh, that's unfortunate. So yeah, these early weapons, these early enemies should be incredibly easy to deal with 1 shield. It's like they have no shields, and 4 damage is pretty good with no need for missiles or drones. That was unfortunate. The only weakness I sort of see is that they charge fairly slowly. I can show you after this. I think it's like 15 seconds just to charge, so not quick. Nope, no surrender for you, pirates. Pirate smugglers. Why am I aiming there? I need to make sure they don't run away. Should be okay, though. Finish them! No. Well, thanks to your not finishing, we're going to take a missile hit. Yeah, that's not so nice. At least they didn't escape. Good enough. Alright, so we get a little bit, and that's it. Not a great reward, unfortunately. So yeah, quick showing. 13 seconds, 15 seconds. So a little bit slower, I think, actually I think that's a fair bit slower than a normal burst laser and a normal heavy laser. So yeah, that's kind of the deal. So they're slower, but still pretty powerful. Alright, what's next? Nebula. Let's head the Nebula first and then maybe come around and see what we can find. Gotta get some good upgrades. Ooh, an ion storm. Plasma storm. Whatever they call it. Manually search. Good luck. Alright, not bad. We got some scrap, we got a drone, no big deal. Let's head down like I planned on. Have to repower the weapons, of course, don't forget. Automated rebel ship, yeah. No shields, not like it matters, so we'll just go for weapons. 2 single layers shouldn't be too horrible. If they hit us, it might hurt a little bit. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Oh, I need oxygen. Why is my oxygen off? What am I doing? That's one thing that's kind of silly. You've seen that before, but every time you hit a plasma storm, you're just automatically turns your oxygen off when you get half power. Seems to be it's the first thing it cuts. Alright, boys, we're doing alright. 16 scrap, they explode, good deal. Nothing special. We managed to blow them up faster than the ship could charge, the engines could charge. Lots of stuff to explore up there, so I don't want to lollygag. Let's just start heading up that direction. Also, get out of that flare. Free stuff. Sweet. A friendly programmer. Well, thanks, buddy. That's a pretty good defense drone. We've got anti-ship drones. We've got defense drones. Nice. Very nice. See, it's the YouTube luck. As soon as I'm recording, luck of the YouTubes. See? I'm gonna have more stuff than I can carry on my ship. Now I just need to find a store to sell it all and upgrades. Alright, nearby moon, life form. Do we dare bring him back? He's a little bit crazy. Let's bring him back. And looks like he's okay. He just wants to serve. And it's a repair dude. Sweet. So I think probably the best bet is to have him sort of in the middle, because there's a long run to broken systems. He's got a long way to go. Not quite sure, maybe I should actually have him manning a station. Nah, it's better to have mobile repair. And a store, that's what we wanted. Not a ton of scrap, but I've got stuff to sell. Alright, ship engineer, yeah. Anything interesting? Drone control, teleporters. Ooh, tempting, tempting. Alright, I'm probably not going to go the anti-ship drone way. I'm probably not going to use a defense drone Mark II. Now, I have options here. I could buy a drone control and have a way to shoot down missiles. That's pretty good. Or I could get a crew teleporter and try to use my rockmen to unlock the next ship, basically. I think I'll hold off, though. Defense first. We want to make sure we survive. And it came with a defense drone. Sweet, so we can sell our spare. Oh, look at this. I almost have enough. Now, you could sell this. Like I said earlier, it doesn't... I'd like to show it off, so I think I'll hold on to it, but if I was really being smart, I'd probably sell it. because I don't think it's going to help much. But I'd like to show it off in a video, because I don't know how many of you guys have seen the crystal ships even. They're pretty hard to get, so I won't get the crew teleporter yet. I'll just do a little bit of repair and maybe upgrade something. Ship. What needs some upgrade? We probably need some power, actually. And then we're going to head for shields next. But that way we'll be able to power the drone up if we need it. If I had some drones. Oh well, we'll find some eventually. It's kind of a mistake. Maybe I should have thought that through a little better, actually. Alright, anyway, we find a station. These can be a little bit dangerous, too. Let's just scrap it. 19 scrap, no big deal. Sometimes there's bad things on those, and I wanna be successful in today's episode. Alright, now what? Rebel ship. Alright, beam drone. I wish I had more shields. Let's take their weapons out quick, lickety-split, because this thing's gonna burn once those things shoot. Ouch. Fire. Alright, so I can depressurize there without too much difficulty. Good. So let's go this way now. Yeah, the crystal weapons are looking pretty solid. I mean, like I said, a little slow, but other than that, not bad. Not bad. It's like starting with a heavy laser and a burst laser Mark 1, which isn't horrible. Which isn't horrible. Alright, got the drone control done. Can just finish them off. Yeah, they're done. Done for. Some more stuff, no big deal. I think I've got enough for my shields, so now I can either have 2 shields or 1 shield and a defense, which is not bad. Okay, I think I should be able to hit the last few systems here. Not sure if I can make that jump, so I'll head this way first. I might not make all of them, but it'll be close enough. Prepare to die. Nah, we'll be fine. Their weapons look pretty puny. Let's go for their piloting or their bridge. That way they won't dodge so much, because their shields don't matter to us. Aw, they got a damage. Keep your eyes open. One of the times we'll take a hull damage and some weird crystal shards will go kill them. It doesn't happen often. 10% chance, remember. That works. Good deal. Who needs oxygen? They don't need oxygen. Lots of missiles we don't use. A little bit of drones, which we could use. Nah, no surrender. Maybe I should have taken the drones just so I had the option to shoot down missiles, but so far I'm not too worried. We got 1 drone anyway. Good enough. At least we can shoot down a missile. Gotta think that I need to hit this distress beacon right now, because we're not going to have time if I miss it. Alright, some slugs. Pirate ambush. You know the drill. Kill them all. Guess I should move him back to his position. Let's go... this thing goes first, and then... no, the other way. Oops. Nah, this way. Meant to do that the other way, but no problem, we got everything down. Suppose then the next thing is to just disable all the systems. Might as well. Trying to escape, are ya? I don't think so. Doesn't look good for these guys. Well, the ship seems pretty good to start with, I don't know. Not my best layout, I would say, for overall design, but other than that, not bad. Alright. Good deal, time for the exit. And what do we get at the final jump? Selling missiles, sure. It's better than nothing. And with that, anything worth quickly upgrading? I suppose more power is still in order. Now I can have 2 shields and a defense drone, so that should be good. Alright, so that's all for now. Thanks for watching, I hope you have enjoyed, and yeah, let's see how this crystal ship can do. So have a great day.